I think there is such a thing as reverse racism, and I could be a reverse racist if I wanted to. All I would need would be a time machine, right? And what I'd do is I'd get in my time machine, I'd go back in time to before Europe colonized the world, right? And I'd convince the leaders of Africa, Asia, the Middle East, Central and South America to invade and colonize Europe, right? Just occupy them, steal their land and resources, set up some kind of, like, I don't know, trans-Asian slave trade where we exported white people to work on giant rice plantations in China. Just ruin Europe over the course of a couple of centuries so all their descendants would want to migrate out and live in the places where black and brown people come from. But of course, in that time, I'd make sure I set up systems that privilege black and brown people at every conceivable social, political, and economic opportunity. White people would never have any hope of real self-determination. Just every couple of decades, make up some fake war as an excuse to go and bomb them back to the Stone Age and say it's for their own good because their culture's inferior, and then, just for kicks, subject white people to colored people's standards of beauty, so they end up hating the color of their own skin, eyes, and hair. If, after hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of that, I got on stage at a comedy show and said, hey, what's the deal with white people? Why can't they dance? That would be reverse racism.
One of the best bits I've seen in a minute was from Amir Rahman. For many comedians, taking on racism are the harsh truths.
Racism in small town Wisconsin is really funny too. I think it's so funny when people in small towns say shit like, we need to keep Ashawana Winnamanakaquan white! You think that's a Polish word, buddy? A few people didn't laugh at that. You guys didn't clap at the anti-racist stuff. Not a good look. Not a good look, Upfront. Not a good look with that beard. Not a good look.
Jeffrey Osmus, we killed with that one.
We need to end racism. Like, I don't want to sound selfish or self-absorbed, but it would be so good for me if we could just end racism. I got to do a lot of stuff I don't want to do because of racism. I can't even be honest about all the black shit I don't like because of racism. You know how much the black people do on TV and on the radio that I hate, but I got to be like, yes, sis, you the best. Yeah, go ahead, Medea, have a reunion. You killed it. I can't be a hoe because of racism. Not that I would, but I want the option. I just can't. Like, everybody is having like a hot girl summer. I want to have a hot girl summer. I be getting down like, let me twerk, hot girl, hot. The moment I get into my twerk, a strong black man says, you know what the hot girl summer was for your ancestors? 19 hours in a hot heat picking cotton. Let me get out this twerk. I always got to support the black movie because of racism. And a lot of the black movies be good, but they also be about racism. I just want to see like two black people fall in love in the movie. Like, don't you want to see that? Yeah, you gotta say yes because of racism. Like, maybe like, you know, award-winning director Ava DuVernay goes into Sony like, hey, I got this movie for you. A black man, black woman, they fall in love, and the executive is like, in slavery, right? She's like, no, it's present day. He's like, but they're in the ghetto, they're criminals, right? Like, no, what? They met in an Uber, it was serendipitous. What? But here's my fix for that. So I went to see if Bill Street could talk, and then I snuck into Aquaman. Because that's my reparations I paid for the black movie. And then I sneak into the white movie.
As did Zainab Johnson. Truly great bid here.
If you're going to be racist to me, don't call me a terrorist. That's very lazy. It's very inaccurate. I'd be a terrible terrorist. First of all, I'm fat. I don't see any fat terrorism on CNN. I don't know why. They live a very healthy lifestyle, these terrorists. Always on the move, eating granola bars. I don't know what's going on. Terrorism is just CrossFit. It's a lot of running and jumping. It's not for me. Also, I can't keep a secret. That's a very important part of terrorism. You got a couple drinks in me, I'll tell you anything you want to know. I'd be a terrible terrorist. If I was a terrorist, I would have fucked everything up September 8th. I would have ruined the whole thing. Just drunk at a strip club. Like, yeah, we're here for work.
Ditto with Sorab for Rozesh. This is one of our favorites. Lucas Zelnick, who is going to show the right-wing manosphere being put into perspective through one video of crowd work.
Why are you chiming in to bully me? What? I need it? Oh, what's your name? Yeah. Francie? Okay. What do you do that you're so confident all the time? I think that's great, Francie. Here's the This is going to be a New York Post article tomorrow. Tucker Carlson, thank you so much for having me on air. Yes, when she first said I should be bullied, I do think that's the agenda of feminists in America. I do think feminist studies majors want to bully white men. Why do I think we're under attack, Tucker? I'm so glad you asked. I think Francie is good. I was gonna say great, and then I changed it to good last night. And I don't think you guys are on either side necessarily. And I don't think there are sides. I think women and men should support each other. Talk myself into a hole. And I think our trans brothers and sisters are also equally beautiful, if not more beautiful, but not more beautiful if there are other marginalized groups present. It's better to be trans. It's not better to be anything. No one's better than anyone, but I'm worse. And I should be bullied.
On comedians taking on bigotry.
People just get so upset at this thing. You're next.
What?
You were offended that I was standing up for women.
No, I love women.
You do? Okay, so what did you mean by next? Because you're not going to get away from that. No, explain what you meant, because...
You and I can talk later?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, did I start this?
If you're witty, paid comedians, we can talk later about it, but go ahead and...
How about you talk in the parking lot right now?
Oh, let's go. Oh.
No, seriously, if you want to interrupt me in front of all these people and then not even stand up for what you were saying, get the fuck out of the show.
Okay, sorry.
Are you here with these other people? The whole table. Well, that's embarrassing for the rest of you then, isn't it? Yeah. Is that your dad? Yeah. You're gonna have a talk with him in the car, huh? Here's the fun part. So you have daughters, and I was standing up for women's rights, and you were offended by that. That's f***ed up, dude. I hope the rest of you can be okay with that. Because here's the thing, sometimes people are like that. Sometimes people are very upset about that. Why are you standing up for women's rights? What the f*** does it matter to you? Well, here's why it matters to me. I actually have a genetic history of women in my family. Yeah, as it turns out, my grandmother was a woman, and my mother was a woman, and yeah, we go back generations. It's weird. It skipped a generation with me, which doesn't make sense. But if I have a daughter, I bet she'd be one, because I'm a carrier. So.
Steve Hofstetter may take the cake. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.